Welcome to our podcast Technology and Innovation, exploring the impact of artificial intelligence. Today we'll begin with a great article in our podcast Technology and Innovation. Chapter 3, exploring the impact of artificial intelligence with different case stories. Introduction. The current world can be viewed as a new phase in the evolution of society, whereby the advancements in computer technology have caused a profound effect on the nature of knowledge, culture, and work. The impetus for this change is the phenomenon of information technology, which promises to revolutionize the nature of work and the structure of the economy. At the heart of information technology is the development of artificial intelligence. The creation of intelligent computer programs which can carry out tasks without being explicitly told exactly what to do is of great importance to the future of information technology. Techniques from the field of artificial intelligence are expected to lead to great advances in the sophistication of information technology, affecting almost every industry and having an increasing impact on our daily lives. This includes the automation of knowledge work, where the routine tasks of doctors, lawyers, and engineers will be performed by computers. The long-term result is the creation of a knowledge economy, which will cause a shift in global consumption and production patterns, with far-reaching effects on capital and labor markets. During the coming decades, it is evident that national and international policies will need to be formulated in response to these changes. Given the significant impact that AI and information technology will have, it is vital that economists increase their understanding of these phenomena and its effect on the economy and work. This will ensure that they may provide expert opinion on these issues and the associated policy and possibly involve themselves in the design and implementation of AI technologies. Benbia, 2020, Su 2021, and Collins, 2021. Overview of artificial intelligence. AI systems will have a long-term impact on various liability regimes, including tort law and regulatory liability, and may require redefinition of legal concepts or even new legislation. A better understanding of the potential impacts of AI systems will also differentiate this technology from traditional software development and may lead to specific safety requirements and regulations for AI. Liu et al. 2020, Diaz-Rodriguez, 2023, and Mesrich 2022. In some cases, there may not be a straightforward mapping between a decision made by a system and an authorized action by its human operator. For example, new autonomous vehicles may make decisions during hazardous driving maneuvers. It is not always feasible for the vehicle to obtain advance approval from a human operator for every possible action in every situation. The consequences of such a decision could raise complex liability issues involving the vehicle's owner, the vehicle manufacturer, and the developer of the software that produced the decision. Hancock, 2020, Mueller, 2020, and Othman, 2021. The development of AI systems raises the question of who or what should be held liable if something goes wrong. AI systems are usually composed of a complex web of software and hardware components. Determining who is responsible for the actions of a system and to what extent is not always clear. Many AI systems are expected to operate autonomously without human intervention. They are given a goal to achieve and then left to determine the best method to achieve the goal, often synthesizing a plan that the original programmers could not have predicted. Padovan, 2023, Benhamou and Furland, 2020, and Wendhorst, 2020. Readers have the opportunity to enrich their understanding of the potential implications of AI systems and the consequences of their deployment and use. This includes potential changes to liability frameworks and the need for a better understanding and investment in safety and safeguards for AI systems. Conversely, these same mechanisms can be used to determine the causes of AI-related incidents and accidents. Wendhorst, 2020, Kabi and Singh, 2021, Smith, 2021, and Yigit-Candler, 2021. Importance of technology and innovation. Digital innovation and its importance have evolved technologically and organizationally, and newer technologies have escalated and changed all forms of social, economic, and political activities. Human history is abundant with stories of one technology or another playing a decisive role in the success or defeat of empires and cultures. This is also valid today. At the beginning of the new millennium, Much of the world will revolve around who controls and benefits from net technology. This is not an overstatement. This is due to the current shift where many scientists are calling it the next industrial revolution, which will radically change how most things are done. This revolution is being driven by manipulative technology, and the role is sure to accelerate with the development of intelligent machines that can assist in various levels of decision-making. In fact, we are now at the dawn of an era of AI and intelligent agent technologies. The significant impact that AI technologies have had has sparked a resurgence of interest in how technology improves and a focus on innovation. In recent years, there has been an increasing acknowledgement in the research and business communities that the value of technology improvement is not just to automate existing functions, but to reinvent them in ways that achieve new levels of function or achievement. This re-engineering theme has coincided with the realization that there are technological means to create new business opportunities. Gill 2022, Pixoto 2024, Huang and Philp 2021, and Feldstein 2021. AI in education. The simple fact is that AI is here to stay, so it is best for educational institutions to start preparing for this reality. AI education is still rare, so it logically focuses on those areas that are likely to benefit from AI in the near future, such as education and healthcare. AI has great potential to enhance learning, but the descriptions outlined above must be adopted and proven effective in real learning environments. Only then will the more ambitious work focusing on AI's impact on all aspects of society begin to yield tangible results in the education community. The development of artificial intelligence technology, such as conversational agents and machine learning, has opened up a host of instructive potential outcomes, advantages, and challenges. The AI's ability to facilitate learning is evident, but often the specific applications are elusive. It can be better understood by identifying the learning methods of different groups of people. Scholars have studied various learning types, but implementation has proven difficult. AI could be used to identify the most effective teaching strategies for different types of students. Recently, work has also begun on using AI to automate the development of course materials tailored to individual students' needs. The idea is not to replace academic content creators, but to let AI handle the routine processes, freeing people to tackle higher-level tasks. Enhancing learning with AI. An intelligent tutoring system is computer software that provides an interactive learning environment. It is much like the computer-based instruction shown in the general education model, except it includes a customization that is tailored to the individual student and is real-time, no delay from students' action, with more detailed feedback. The system keeps track of the student's input and performance using a cognitive model and then adjusts its input to keep the student within his/her learning zone. These systems have had a good record in efficacy, but have been underused due to their high cost of development. With access to such a system, a student would spend less time floundering and more time learning. This is a view of education with a narrow definition, but most would agree learning is important. Therefore, it should be considered that the enhanced learning can be a test bed showcasing the effectiveness of AI in education for all the other definitions and aspects of education. In looking for a solution involving technology, it should be remembered that educational technology is the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. An often overlooked fact is that learning has a profound social aspect. This is something we feel that can be enhanced by an intelligent tutoring system at the college level and should not be limited to computer-aided instruction for K-12 students. Cognitive tutors have been developed for most STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects. This is a start, but it is hoped that more of education can be captured and enhanced. My own belief is that the process of education is far broader than the means by which it is achieved and has a far greater scope than that implied by the narrowly utilitarian definition. High on the list of important goals of education is the idea that it should improve learning in students. This may be the point of education in general, but learning is more the product of good educational practice. These days, that could involve finding the right technology solution, as most students currently at school have always known a world that is heavily influenced by computers and the internet. The word education can be defined in myriad ways. The Oxford English Dictionary defines education as the process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. This definition is a good starting point. Various other aspects of education are linked to different theories about what education is, what function it serves, and how it is delivered, but which have only partial links to the traditional definition. In this section, we'll be reviewing challenges and opportunities in AI education through an increasingly technological society. The evolution of online learning has transformed the way higher education is delivered to students. The integration of technology in the education sector has the potential to improve many aspects of the learning process. Throughout the work, according to Kulik, cited by Abdul-Jabbar, 2009, comparison of conventional to computer-based teaching indicates superiority of the latter. In terms of AI, the most common uses within education can be observed through intelligent tutoring systems. This software can provide immediate and personalized feedback to students who are working through a problem. It also has the benefits of allowing students to work at their own pace and frees up a teacher to deal with students that have greater need. This can be highly effective, as pointed out by Lester, cited by Abdul-Jabbar, 2009, in that poor performing and average students benefit the most with ITS. Additionally, software such as concept mapping tools and diagramming tools can help students to organize their thoughts, create models of complex concepts, and visualize their knowledge. Other educational applications of AI search a database which contains the knowledge of a human expert in a particular domain. Often these are used within higher education institutions to assist teaching and learning. AI in project management. AI and machine learning technology can be used to great effect in improving the efficiency of project planning. A study by Monat and Gannon, 2018, identified the key problem of project planners being unable to accurately predict the amount of resources that a given task will require. This leads to frequent rescheduling, as a task is scheduled for a set time period and then rescheduled when it fails to complete. The study uses the example of a construction project in which the building of a foundation was delayed 7 times, and in one case delayed by a whole year. The study advocates the use of past project data to train a machine learning algorithm to predict task delays or overruns, the output of which could then be used to automatically schedule a probability time buffer for that task. The same study also advocates the use of genetic algorithms, an optimization technique used to solve complex problems, to automatically schedule project resources. Both of these approaches demonstrate a clear benefit over the methods currently used in project planning and would serve to greatly reduce the time and cost of project execution. AI has seen a rapid surge in its application within the field of project management. Its potential for transforming the way that we execute and deliver projects is profound. This section picks out some of the key benefits which AI can offer to project management, streamlining project planning and execution and decision-making. It also looks at limitations and ethical considerations to employing AI in project management. Streamlining project planning and execution. The use of AI in project management is increasingly popular due to the cost and time-saving opportunities it provides. AI has been used throughout various aspects of project management in an attempt to simplify tasks and assist project managers in decision-making. One of the biggest downsides to project management is the large administrative overhead. This can take the form of organizing, planning, scheduling, monitoring, and reporting. In fact, it's been reported that up to 90% of project managers' time is spent on these tasks. AI has the potential to automate these tasks, allowing the project manager to reallocate their time. This could take the form of an AI-powered system which can automatically assign tasks and priorities to team members based on deadlines and the requirements of the project. This can allow the project manager to monitor progress and deal with any issues or changes that may arise down the line. Another example would be the use of AI in the risk management process. This could include predictive models based on historical projects that can predict potential problems or failures in the project and provide alternative solutions to the issue. This can save a great deal of time for project managers who are new to the job or have little experience in the field. Finally, consideration of using chatbots to provide instant and updated reports on projects of their current status and what tasks are still pending. successful implementation of AI in project management. At first, to say the least, the AI project was not a success. The authorities' project managers were not inclined to deviate from their routine methods of cost control and reports, and it became evident that many of the newer project managers were not properly trained to monitor the costs and analyze information. Due to lack of use, the system was not properly given a chance to prove itself, and for 6 months Expresso was put to rest. However, the story does not end here. In late 2002, a new project manager who possessed a strong background in engineering and experience with cost control was hired to take over the on-site management of the Central Artery project. This individual recognized the value of the information Expresso was capable of producing and forced project team members to enter weekly cost data into the system. The Massachusetts Turnpike Authority ran into the issue of Big Dig, a mega construction project in Boston, and the most expensive highway project in the history of the United States. In 2000, the authority was placed under a court order to create a balanced budget for each annual turnpike capital program and to provide timely reports and justifications for any deviations in cost as compared with the approved budget. In an attempt to manage this monumental project controls process, Dr. Christodoulou, who was serving as the authority's chief economist, created an AI system named Expresso. This web-based software was intended to automate the project controls process he was obligated to perform. Although AI project management tools are still in the early stages of development, some AI tools implemented in the project management environment are showing promising results. It's important to learn from these case studies to understand the potential benefits to be gained from AI project management, as well as the issues and hurdles that were faced in the implementation of the AI tools. Limitations and ethical considerations in AI project management. Limitations can be defined simply as downsides or drawbacks. There are many limitations involved in using artificial intelligence to aid in project management. Some of these limitations deal with the technologies of today, while other limitations deal with the speculative what-if scenarios. One of the more straightforward limitations involves the fact that AI, as powerful as it can be, is still software at its core. This means that the AI will not be capable of doing work that requires a physical human presence. In terms of project management, this could mean that AI can plan and create a proposal for a project, but it will not be able to oversee the project and ensure that it is carried out properly. This limitation is due to the fact that project oversight requires direct human intervention in many cases and has no bearing on future AI technologies. Another limitation deals with the level of intelligence that AI can achieve. There are different grades of intelligence ranging from basic data analysis to full logical reasoning. It is a general rule of thumb that the higher the intelligence required for a task, the more complex the task will be. An example of a high-intelligence task in project management is risk assessment and risk management. Today's AI can handle risk assessment in terms of basic data analysis. However, it would not be able to logically reason through potential risks and develop a plan to ensure that the project avoids failure. This level of risk management would be more beneficial to a project, but no technology of today can achieve it. This limitation goes hand in hand with the fact that the more complex a task is, the more likely it is that a human will be better suited to do it. Conclusion. What the future holds for AI is highly dependent on how we accept it to be in our lives. Though the debate over the acceptance of AI is a bifocal issue, we have to deliberate on two major angles: the consumer and the industry. Firstly, looking at the consumers, authorities have to convince the general public on how AI will bring about more convenience and efficacy to their daily lives. The fear of job losses, replacement, and obsoleteness sets in a huge barrier before the public attitude over AI. This can only be handled through constant reassurance and evident results showing that AI can bring about a better future for all. Consumer data privacy also remains a sensitive issue. Thus, laws and regulations would need to be set up to ensure that consumer information is protected and not misused for the wrong purposes. Simultaneously, efforts would need to be taken to build and strengthen the trust of AI vendors. AI might not be an immediate cost-effective solution, and the failures in initial implementation can drive industries away from giving AI a second chance. Vendors have to be made aware of the long-term gains and how AI can revolutionize their businesses in time to come. acceptance and adoption of AI in various industries. The long-term evolution of AI techniques, particularly research and experimentation into intelligent behavior and automated learning, has provided the industries with various tools to automate decision-making in cost-effective ways. Furthermore, decision-making AI can also cut costs in the form of saved human man-hours. With increased global competition in the banking industry, it has become ever more important to adopt AI technologies to improve efficiency and cut costs in order to free resources that can be reinvested to maintain a competitive edge. Rather, the best indicators for acceptance and adoption of AI in industry appear to be managerial initiative and the demonstration of low risk, as it can be seen from the comparison of two cases, the banking industry and the steel industry regarding the adoption of the same technology. Limitations and challenges in harnessing the full potential of AI. Artificial intelligence, AI, can be a stimulating field, full of potential expectations. But those are not always reached. There are many obstacles to overcome. The potential gains from deploying AI are so vast and the consequences of getting it wrong are so severe that it is inevitable that people will strive to overcome these obstacles. The potential for AI to become a truly autonomous agent that is able to act and make choices on its own. Such agents could have cherished goals and built-in motivates and be able to act to fulfill them. They may learn to refuse the commands from human operators, and there is no guarantee that the goals they seek to fulfill will be in line with those of human society. Self-improving systems are also a potentially risky path towards the creation of autonomous agents. It can be hard to predict consequences of software changes, and there is a risk that an AI system will improve itself in unexpected ways. We have to ensure that it is possible to make achievable the design that is both robust and verifiably aligned with human wishes. There are also many standard concerns about the long-term impact of AI on society. For example, what will be the impact on the job market? How can we ensure that AI systems act in the interest of humanity? And do we really want a world teeming with intelligent agents to accomplish the same goals? Answers to these questions are vital to the long-term development of AI because they will shape the direction and goals of AI research. The limitation on computer science today is another key factor in the gap between AI's potential and its realization. Market forces will mean that some of the powerful AI technologies are deployed in products aimed at mass consumer markets long before completion of the underlying research tasks. This can be seen with the current trend towards conventional data mining techniques being marketed under the AI label. But in general, it is the abilities building intelligent systems that are still severely lacking in AI. AI has done a patent job of intent. An intense intent usually depends on a large store of world knowledge to allow it to make interest, to answer often depend on the meaning of the speaker, and to acquire more information. It is better to have intent of action than an action of the same type, etc. These things are a large store. The future of technology and innovation with AI. AI can also be used to simulate human cognition in games and software. This will be an interesting development in the technology sector. Last but not least, it is expected that AI will be able to enhance human capability to solve complex problems. This can be done using AI systems that can do scientific reasoning, learning, and planning. This can be a key driver in advancing technology and innovation. AI systems with human reasoning can be used to solve complicated problems in different industries with more effective solutions. For example, in the automotive industry, we have already seen driverless cars with AI technology such as Google's driverless car. It is expected that in the future, driving will be made simpler and safer with the use of AI. As for the healthcare industry, it is expected that new technology and AI will be capable of diagnosing and treating diseases or illnesses with even greater success rates. This is due to patients having higher expectations of successful treatments and cures. AI has already made a huge contribution in the technology and innovation sector. As mentioned earlier, AI has been widely used in industries such as automotive, healthcare, and financial in developing new products and services. It has also led to an increase in productivity. With the current rate of AI always improving, it is expected that the future of technology and innovation with AI will be more advanced. References: Allen and Chan will be incorporating some innovation and technology-related variables into their data on TFP for a future study. Chandra and Egan make explicit the link between their technology variable and the process of innovation and plan to continue work in trying to measure this technology variable. Hall, Jaffe, and Tragenberg provide a comprehensive analysis of the link between innovation and technology and suggest it is a subject worth studying in itself. Their paper raises many interesting discussion points regarding the best way to measure technology and the true effect it has on growth and productivity. We have outlined these in the main body of this paper and hope to carry on with further work in this area.
Thank you for watching our podcast.